Here today, and today I want to talk about a little bit about Infinite Warfare. Right now, I'm just gonna have the Infinite Warfare beta screen behind me because the beta hasn't come out yet. I'm recording this on a Thursday. I actually just spent almost half an hour recording with Matt or Fragslinger, and I didn't record the video. So I'm gonna have to talk by myself now. Matt had some great opinions, which aren't gonna be in this video, but. So I have a list here on my iPhone. I'm just gonna kind of read through it, tell you why I think they're gonna be in the game, what's gonna be in it, and so on. So first off, the game is 130 gigabytes on download, like on release day. That's a lot. I think that's like almost 50% of no. I don't know. My math is wrong. I don't know, but that's a lot. That is almost 13 times, a little under. It's like 10 times what my phone can hold, or a little under 13 times what my phone can hold. That's a lot. I mean, that is a lot of stuff. So first off, there's 100% going to be a paint job. No questions asked. I mean, it was such a hit in Black Ops 3. I don't think there's any shadow of a doubt that the paint shop's coming back. And I think coming from the paint shop, I'm wondering if there's going to be a paint shop for character customization, because as we saw in Advanced Warfare, there was tons of character customization. I mean, tons. And then there was a little scaled down in Black Ops 3, but at least I think it was a big hit. And seeing how the paint shop was a big hit, I think it would be really neat to be able to customize your own character's gear. And seeing that there's with the 6 rigs, they look really well designed, look really like they have a really cool build to them, really like good for kind of drawing on or designing on or whatever. I think that has a really good potential for the community to make some really neat artwork on the rigs. So I think that'll be really neat, and with 130 gigabytes, they have so much room to do stuff. So I mean, I think that would be is a very big possibility. Next is the downloadable emblems. Now, Black Ops 3 found a hard quote unquote promise. I mean, he tried. He tried to give us downloadable emblems. Excuse me, from the community. Now, I think he ran into legal issues, and there's nothing that he could do, right? So I wasn't wondering maybe in Infinite Warfare if they could either get us so we could download the community emblems, or if they're gonna make emblems that we could purchase or get through supply drops, which is another storage, piece. Which the more emblems you acquire, the more storage it's gonna take, and so on. Next is a firing range. In Advanced Warfare, I thought the firing range was such a great idea and such a big hit. Mainly because I play competitive Call of Duty, so I'd make a class, and right before the game would start, I would hop into the firing range, warm up my shot, and figure out if this was a class I would want to use. Now, Black Ops 3 didn't bring this back, and I thought that was a mistake. I thought that they should 100% had this in the game. It was something that should have stayed with Call of Duty for a long time, so I'm thinking Infinite Warfare might bring it back. Next, kind of coming off of the firing range, would be free run. So firing range is something you can do by yourself to improve your game in multiplayer. So I think with free run, I think it was kind of an untapped market in Black Ops 3. I think they could have done separate DLC for it. They could have done, like, if you complete it under a certain time, you get certain emblems or paint jobs or whatever. Like, there's so much that they could have done that they didn't do, which I really think Infinite Warfare can kind of bring into the game. And again, with that kind of like solo person, kind of not really multiplayer yet, but kind of goes into multiplayer, would be a gunsmith. Now, it was in Black Ops 3, and I thought it was really good with the variants, or not the variants, but the ban and protect system, where if a gun gets banned, you can just go to a different gun and choose your gunsmith form of that gun and put it in. Like, say the M8 got banned, so then you throw the Man of War in there, and you don't, instead of having to go and put in all your attachments, you just have that created in the gunsmith already. And I really think it's gonna say in Infinite Warfare. Now, I don't know anything about Infinite Warfare yet. I didn't get to go out and play it early. I have no idea what's gonna be in the game. This is just completely my assumption. And so, kind of last but not least, is we're going to have a ton of weapons, and I mean a ton. Now we have roughballing it, about 30 guns. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we have 30 guns. And now I know that we have three or four variants per gun. So that's about 120 guns. plus the throwback guns. So that's like 150 guns. That's a lot of stuff to process. You have the statistics of the gun, the look of the gun, the sound of the gun. So much storage in there that's going to take up a lot. So that kind of takes off a lot of room for that. But I also think the rest of it's just going to be really good graphics. I mean, the graphics look amazing in this game. No questions asked. So I think that's going to be a big chunk of it. But I definitely think, just for a quick recap, that the paint shop, downloadable emblems, firing range, character customization, tons of weapons, free run, gunsmith, so on and so forth. Those are all staples of old or recent Call of Duties that I don't know why they wouldn't bring it back. I don't know why they couldn't bring it back. And I think there's a big chance that everything I mentioned here is going to be in Infinite Warfare. I'm not sure that we're going to see it in the beta, but I think it's very likely that we're going to see it in the full release, or maybe a little bit after. Oh, and something I didn't touch on is game modes. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts had a decent amount of game modes, and from the looks of it, Infinite Warfare is going to have a ton of game modes. I mean, we have Oddball from Halo. I think it's Keep Away in this game. I think we have one or two new game modes that we haven't heard about. I'm sure we're gonna have a bunch of party games. The campaign looks amazing. I'm sure that's gonna take up some storage, or it's gonna take up a lot of storage. And with zombies, it looks like they are going hard in zombies. It looks like they are going to put in tons of work into the game, and I think zombies is gonna turn out great. So I think with this 130 gigabyte download, we are going to have a spectacular game this year. We're going to have so much in-game options and customization and just freedom of our choice to be able to do stuff. I think that, yes, it's a lot of storage, but this game is going to be amazing. So, thanks guys for listening. Example out. Peace.